start seeing doll-like girls popping up on your Pinterest or TikTok feed, that's probably Jirai Kei. Hi, I'm Hoshio Kawaii, or Yume. Today, we're diving into the dark side of Jirai Kei, the history, the stories, and the melancholic energy that makes this style more than just a fashion trend. To start off, the word Jirai actually translates to landmine. In Japan, it originally came from people, mostly man, using it as a derogatory term to describe women they saw as emotionally unstable. The idea was that these girls were like landmines, unpredictable, sensitive, and ready to go off at any moment. But over time, this label didn't just stay an insult, it slowly turned into something deeper, something that reflects vulnerability, intensity, and emotions that are often misunderstood. And that's exactly where Jirai Kei begins. Jirai Kei is said to have originated from Kabukicho, Tokyo's famous nightlife district, known for its clubs, bars, and red light scene. Because of that, the style quickly became associated with a certain nightlife image, something a little more chaotic, emotional, and intense. You might have seen characters like Yua from Tomorrow I'll Be Someone's Girlfriend, who perfectly reflects that kind of lifestyle and aesthetic. Jirai Kei is also often connected to host club visitors, bar girls, and call girls, people who are part of or influenced by that nightlife world. And with that, the landmine personality stereotype started to stick. And while that's not true for everyone, topics like mental health, emotional struggles, and vulnerability have definitely become a visible and important part of the subculture. Jirai Kei is also often connected to much darker realities. Many girls associated with this image are linked to experiences like emotional, physical, or even sexual abuse, trauma, financial struggles, and vulnerability, especially because of the nightlife environment surrounding the subculture. However, it's important to understand that this stereotype is mostly rooted in Japan and doesn't necessarily reflect Jirai. Still, there's a reason why so many people feel drawn to Jirai Kei. People who are struggling, who feel lost, or emotionally overwhelmed often find comfort in this aesthetic because it reflects feelings they can't always put into words. The earliest traces of Jirai Kei date back to around 2018, but it really started gaining attention in 2020. During the COVID pandemic, when people spent more time online, the style spread rapidly across social media and became known worldwide. Another factor that brought more attention to Jirai Kei were stories about runaway teenagers in Tokyo, especially in areas like Kabukicho, who became involved in nightlife environments. These stories added to the image and perception of the subculture. Because of these associations, people who dress in Jirai Kei are sometimes unfairly judged or even harassed, facing things like catcalling or stalking due to the stigma surrounding the style. And sadly, mental health is still heavily stigmatized in Japan, which has contributed to serious issues like self-harm and suicide being linked to the subculture in people's perception. Before anything else, I just want to say this. You don't have to be mentally ill, broken, or struggling to wear Jirai Kei. It's a style, an aesthetic, a way to express yourself, and anyone can wear it, no matter how they feel. And even though Jirai Kei is often connected to darker emotions, that doesn't mean you have to live through pain to belong. You're allowed to just like it because it's pretty, comforting, or feels like you. But if you are struggling, if you're hurting yourself, having suicidal thoughts, or feeling overwhelmed, please don't go through it alone. You deserve help, you deserve support, and you deserve to feel safe. Talking to someone, whether it's a friend, family member, or a professional, can really make a difference. You're not alone, even if it feels like it sometimes. And that's the story behind Jirai Kei, a world full of mystery, emotion, and style. I hope you enjoyed diving into it with me. If you liked this little journey, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and join me next time for more of my world. Thanks for watching. This was your Hoshi Okawai, or you may call me what is easier for you. See you soon, my angels.